The word of Yahweh came again to me, saying, Son of man, say to the ruler of Tyre, Thus says Lord Yahweh. Because your heart is lofty, and you have said, I am a god. I sit enthroned in the seat of gods in the heart of the seas. Yet you are a man and not God, although you make your heart like the heart of God. Behold, you are wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that is a match for you. By your wisdom and understanding you have acquired wealth for yourself and have acquired gold and silver for your treasuries. By your great wisdom, by your trade you have increased your wealth, and your heart is lofty because of your wealth. Therefore thus says Lord Yahweh, because you have made your heart like the heart of God, therefore, behold, I will bring strangers upon you, the most ruthless of the nations. And they will draw their swords against the beauty of your wisdom and defile your splendor. They will bring you down to the pit, and you will die the death of those who are slain in the heart of the seas. Will you still say, I am a god, in the presence of the one who kills you, though you are a man and not God, in the hands of those who slay you? You will die the death of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers, for I have spoken, declares Lord Yahweh. Again the word of Yahweh came to me saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation over the king of Tyre and say to him, Thus says Lord Yahweh, you had the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The ruby, the topaz, and the diamond. The beryl, the onyx, and the jasper. The lapis lazuli, the turquoise, and the emerald. And the gold, the workmanship of your settings and sockets, was in you. On the day that you were created they were prepared. You were the anointed cherub who covers, and I placed you there. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked in the midst of the stones of fire. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created until unrighteousness was found in you. By the abundance of your trade you were internally filled with violence, and you sinned. Therefore I have cast you as profane from the mountain of God. And I have destroyed you, O covering cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. Your heart was lofty because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom by reason of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I put you before kings, that they may see you. By the abundance of your iniquities, and the unrighteousness of your trade you profaned your sanctuaries. Therefore I have brought out fire from the midst of you. It has consumed you, and I have turned you to ashes on the earth in the eyes of all who see you. All who know you among the peoples are appalled at you. You have become terrified, and you will cease to be forever. And the word of Yahweh came to me saying, Son of man, set your face toward Sidon, prophesy against her and say, Thus says Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against you, O Sidon, and I will be glorified in your midst. Then they will know that I am Yahweh when I execute judgments in her, and I will manifest my holiness in her. For I will send pestilence to her and blood to her streets, and the wounded will fall in her midst by the sword upon her on every side. Then they will know that I am Yahweh. And there will be no more for the house of Israel a prickling briar or a painful thorn from any round about them who scorned them. Then they will know that I am Lord Yahweh. Thus says Lord Yahweh, when I gather the house of Israel from the peoples, among whom they are scattered, and will manifest my holiness in them in the sight of the nations, then they will live in their land which I gave to my servant Jacob. They will live in it securely, and they will build houses, plant vineyards, and live securely when I execute judgments upon all who scorn them all around them. Then they will know that I am Yahweh their God.